You have been chosen to spend 50 days in a spotless room and win $5 million by completing the task. If one of you leaves, the prize pool will drop to $1 million for the remaining person. Enjoy your stay in a spotless room.
A young couple, Catherine and Michael, accepted a lucrative offer to participate in the experiment. All that is required of the participants is to spend 50 days together in one room. The prize will be the sum of $5 million, which Michael and Kate discuss with great enthusiasm what they will spend. The girl doubts that all this is for the truth, because the conditions are too simple and the reward is too great. Michael assures her that they were just lucky. Sometimes this happens and you just need to relax and get high. There is nothing in the room except the bed. The shower, which, as it turns out, is designed for one person at a time, and control modules through which they can learn about the rules of staying in the room and get specially designed food. The lights turn off automatically at 10 o'clock, and Kate also set the alarm for 7 o'clock in the morning. All these conditions for a couple seem like a mere trifle, because the reward more than covers all the inconveniences.
Good morning, Kate. Enjoy your stay in a spotless room.
The next day they hand over all their clothes and get another one in return. To which Michael says that now they look like the mentally ill. Catherine wonders why he's doing all this. He is a certain warrior professor who is the founder of this project. As Michael says, earlier this same professor found some unremarkable family in Middle America. Dad was a pastor, Mom was a baker, the kids went to the only school in town. And then he spent $150 million to see what would happen if he made them famous like the Kardashians. The professor did everything for them. Hollywood PR people, stylists, any whim for his money. At first everything worked. The children received important modeling contracts, Dad starred in sitcoms, commercials and TV series, and Mom became a factory manager. But then she shot him when she found him in bed with another woman and went to prison for murder. The son went missing, and the daughter died of an overdose of some kind of muck. It's been almost 2 days. Michael begins to say that he hates the clock, that it seems to have gone backwards. It begins to seem to him that the seconds are longer than usual, about 1.3 longer than normal seconds. 50 days in total can be about 3 months. To which Catherine says that the second day has not yet ended, and conspiracy theories have already started to be used. You just need to relax and do not look at the clock for a long time.
Wake up time. Enjoy your stay in a spotless room.
The morning alarm clock, which Kate has set and which cannot be turned off, begins to annoy Michael catastrophically. However, he has no choice. The day passes, the genetically modified food, the Immaculate Room. Nothing changes. Day, food, white room. Day, night, room, food. Nothing changes, the room and nothing. And suddenly Michael finds a bug. It would seem to be an ordinary beetle, but what could be better? In a room where there is nothing? Michael decides to feed him.
The food is intended for participants only. Enjoy your stay in a spotless room.
Realizing that he shouldn't do this, at some point the guy says that he needs to let him out on the street. Michael begins to tell the camera that he is not going to leave the room, he will only open the door and release the bug, to which Kate says it's a bad idea. Suddenly, Michael starts telling his girlfriend that compassion has never been her strong suit, and the couple starts fighting. Catherine says that Michael is vegan only because he wants to prove something to someone. Michael argues with her and tells her that in this world you can perfectly exist and eat without killing anyone. The girl absolutely disagrees with this and tells the guy that his problem is that his father gave him too much. This is where his stupid art, which he is engaged in, came from. As a result, the couple quarrels, and Catherine accidentally steps on a bug. Time is passing, however, not as fast as they want. Michael tells his girlfriend that he has decided to take entertainment. He read in the rules that everyone can take 2, but it will cost $100,000 of the prize money. Next, we see how Michael gets green locks as entertainment while sacrificing the amount of $100,000, to which Catherine says that this amount will be deducted from Michael's share. Having received the chalk, the guy willingly gets down to business and begins to paint all the walls of the white room. And at some point Catherine asks her to draw. Michael offers to draw her image with an artist's eye, but the girl wants a natural portrait. As a result, Catherine says that Michael is simply not able to draw her naturally and is doing nonsense, which offends her boyfriend again. After the chalk is over, boredom comes again. Kate realizes that she was overreacting and apologizes for behaving like the last trash. The situation begins to escalate after Catherine finds a loaded gun in the bathroom and begins to say that they are simply being bullied, hinting at the same time that they will have to use it sooner or later. As a result, without figuring out how to get rid of the gun, they throw it under the bed. The next day, Michael unexpectedly receives a video message from his sister, in which the guy's sister says a lot too much, laughs at the fact that Michael decided to drag himself into this room, and says that he rather did the right thing by deciding to distract himself from Kate in this way. Immediately after that, Kate receives her message from an elderly man. The girl reacts extremely negatively and says she doesn't want to hear it. An elderly man tells that he is in a nursing home, that everything is fine with him, and starts singing a children's song, tells that he loves Katie very much. The next day, the girl admits that she lied to Michael about her father. She is ashamed of him, and there are good reasons for this. As it turns out, Kate's father drank their house and saved up money for school fees, depriving the girl of the opportunity to grow up a normal person. Catherine gets depressed over the situation with her father, and Michael almost goes crazy from idleness. Trying to cheer Kate up doesn't lead to anything, and at one point Michael says he doesn't think he can handle it. Catherine begins to worry that Michael will give up, and tells him to take the second entertainment, which will cost $250,000. And this entertainment turns out to be a naked girl, and that's where the fun begins. When Catherine comes out of the shower, she sees a completely naked girl, and Michael begins to justify himself, even though he is not to blame for anything. The girl introduces herself by the name of Simone and says that she is not aware of the Immaculate Room. The agent found her a job, and one of the conditions in the contract was complete nudity. Catherine begins to get very jealous. She sees that Michael, though he does not show it, but pays a lot of attention to the other. The situation is further aggravated by the fact that the new guests have nowhere to sleep. The guy says he will lie down on the floor, and the girls will sleep together. However, Simone says that this is nonsense, because it is half concrete. The next morning, Catherine was glad that the girl had left the room, but she met her in the shower. This whole sad situation with jealousy continues until Kate says she wants to have fun, and the room throws them pills, after which they start breaking bad. All the trash happens until Michael is completely cut off. He sees a drowning child whom he cannot save. Michael comes to his senses and Catherine calms him down, saying at the same time that these are just flashbacks. Next, we learn that the child he is seeing is Michael's brother. He was asked to look after him while his parents were away. As a result, the child fell into the pool. Michael dived after him, but he could not save him. When he comes to, the guy starts a conversation with Simone. He begins to share his experiences with her and tells her that the loss of his brother was a great psychological trauma for him. The girl tells him about how she lost her mother, that many people face such difficulties in their lives and are experiencing the loss of their loved ones. At this moment Catherine wakes up, she finds them holding hands and starts to get jealous again.
Do you always hold hands when you chat?
Kate.
Wow.
There was nothing like that. The girl starts insulting Simone, and as a result, the other one, despite Kate, says that something may have happened between them. The next day, Catherine does not find Simone and is finally glad that she has left the room, but then discovers on the wall the inscription, "I have never had such amazing intimacy with a man." Michael immediately begins to say that this is nonsense and that he did not sleep with her. Kate says Simone looks like his ex, and it's no wonder he coos so sweetly with her. Michael explains to her that it's all a room. The organizers are playing with her and trying to bring her to emotions, to which Catherine replies that there are no emotions, he slept with Simone, making her jealous at the same time. Completely out of her mind, Kate pushes Michael, and he hits his head against the corner of the wall. The girl immediately rushes to him and asks for forgiveness, that she did not want this, and that it happened by accident. Michael begins to tell her that he never gave her a reason to be jealous. He gave up everything for her, stopped communicating with his rich friends, and in return received only reproaches and jealousy. After Michael begins to say that he needs medical help, Catherine tries to explain that they do not have such an opportunity. If he leaves the room, then it's over. Hearing this, Michael asks her a key question, asking her how far she is willing to go. Would she let him bleed out if he lost consciousness? He tells Kate that she has completely lost her head over money, but the girl denies everything. Then Michael offers to leave the room together. However, we see that Kate is more determined to get money than to provide medical care to Michael. Michael tells her that this is not a room, but a mirror. The warrior professor built all this to show them and test their moral qualities and spirituality. And they failed that test. Money won't help them anymore and they need to get out of here. After Michael tries to leave, Kate grabs a gun and threatens her boyfriend that she will shoot, to which Michael says that he does not believe that Kate is capable of this. As a result, Catherine decides only to shoot at the ceiling, and Michael, realizing the whole essence of his girlfriend, leaves the room.
Goodbye, Michael Walsh. I hope you enjoyed your stay in the Immaculate Room.
Next, we see how Kat continues to stay alone day after day, hoping to get the rest of the money. On the clock we see that there are 2 days left until the end, and Catherine goes to the button. After some time, Michael meets his ex-girlfriend Kate on a run. He says they haven't seen each other for a long time and suggests she take a walk. Michael asks if she eventually received money for participating in the spotless room, but Kate does not answer his question. At the end, we are shown a sign on the building from where Catherine came out with gratitude for the anonymous donation, which hints to us that the girl did not leave the room after all, while receiving the remains of the prize money.
We will be very interested in how you rate this film. Just write to us about it in the comments. Well, or just advise something interesting. See you very soon. For now.